Alright. We last left off in the world of Incellius as Reginald was begrudgingly walking back into the Lame Horse Inn and talking with his party members about how he couldn't really get more information about where the carts of the royals were taking everyone the next day to the dungeon. Everyone then goes to sleep, and then the next morning everyone hears some frantic muttering to themselves and some pacing back and forth in the hallway. As everyone kind of wakes up and peeks out, y'all see Navi pacing back and forth, holding a piece of parchment in her hands.
Oh, you're talking about Navi, our character?
Yeah, Navi.
Coda's character?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yes, Navi, your character. Prop. We're in.
I was waiting for him. I thought he was going to say something.
I thought he was too.
Yeah, I mean, I'm lost.
Okay.
Like, no offense.
Okay. Within the piece of paper that Navi is holding, she then proceeds to show Reginald Dahl. Fuck, I can never remember your character's name, Ben. Archon. I thought it was Ascon for some reason.
No, it's like Archon, like magic.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
In Archon, you all gather around this parchment of paper, and in very pretty handwriting, nice slant and tilt to it and everything, in easy common, is written out, "I am sorry, my dear companions, but I must return home. My father has called upon me to come back and do delegations that he does not want to handle. I know our adventure was about to begin, but this is where it must end for me for the time being."
Was this the dipshit that you bought armor for?
Mm-hmm.
And my dear...
Dude, you just got scammed. You just bought this man armor and then he immediately... Dude, you just got fucking scammed. You deserve that.
No, and to... No, what was it? My dearest Navi, our companionship will never end. I promise I will return. I will find you throughout the world one day. Our time shared together will never be missed.
It sounds like a love letter, not gonna lie.
I'm trying real hard not to press a button.
Go ahead. Make it funny.
I'm good.
Make it funny.
No. Too late now. I already mentioned it, so it's too late. How does Navi feel? Oh, goodbye, Coda.
Well,
what the fuck?
That's one way to feel about it. Just choosing not to answer. And just dipping entirely.
Why did they just leave?
Yep. They'll be back eventually, I guess, question mark?
Question mark.
That's working.
I'll give him 1 minute, he says.
Yeah, that means I can fix it.
Yes, put new sounds on the soundboard.
No, I don't know what happened.
Oh.
My shit started.
Maybe he needs to get in character or something.
I don't know.
Realistically, it's one of two things. Either A, his family's being fucking batshit crazy again, or B, he needs to get food.
Probably A in this situation.
Probably.
Okay, well, do we wait or do we move on?
We're kind of waiting for a second because this is his lordship, as Coda put it, or as Navi put it, his lordship and companion has just fucking upped and left skedaddled faster than a one-night stand after a brothel.
Okay.
I'm trying to get emotion from this scene.
Well,
So,
At the same
I
time,
mean,
yeah.
you kind of controlled. You just controlled Coda's character. And just like, I thought y'all talked it out beforehand.
No, Raw was just like, just leave a note.
Aside from that, I mean, none of us have really spent any time with Coda's character or Rod's.
Oh!
So, for...
Coda's entire OS is not responding. Oh no.
I've never seen that before in my life.
Fuck. I don't know how to help him.
Pray to God he can get like a fucking get on a USB stick. The fucking Windows ISO on a USB stick and run a system repair.
Yeah, maybe. I'm afraid if you clicks close the program, he just closes the entire OS.
That's funny.
That is.
I would have taken the picture and pressed that fucking button. Okay. I can fix anything on my computer.
Fair enough.
If I can't fix it, I just replace it.
So nice. We'll continue on. As Navi kind of silently and slightly shakingly holds this letter, y'all start walking your way downstairs into the main room of the inn. Within that room, back to the lame pony. You were now one person less. Ha ha ha. Within the...
What the fuck? Oh.
What?
Live action Powerpuff Girls.
Oh, I heard something about that.
Weren't they actually like little girls and not the women they were supposed to be? Like the grown women they were supposed to be?
Yeah, they're grown women now, but in the original show they were fucking children.
Yeah.
Okay.
They were literally like 8.
Yeah. They were in 3rd grade or something.
I'll watch.
Yeah.
As long as they're grown, I'll watch it. I'll see what happens.
Did you know that the Powerpuff Girls were also weren't actually supposed to be named the Whoop-Ass Girls?
Yeah.
They what?
I'm not surprised.
They were supposed to be named the Whoop-Ass Girls.
I can't hear you, baby, but it's okay.
Well, I'm not gonna say it a million times.
It's alright.
Early Cartoon Network censorship is kinda bad.
Whoop ass girls.
Oh.
There we go.
Thank you.
It's the whole reason we got Brock's jellyfish donut or jelly-filled donuts.
Mm-hmm.
What are you talking about? Oh yeah.
As you approach
Early.
into the Lame Horse Inn, you see the 4 other groups that have been established as they're not as lively as they were yesterday. A bit more solemn, a bit more focused, making sure, double checking everyone's backpacks. Oh, and he's back.
Is he?
Double checking backpacks and double checking swords and sharpness, whetstones. It's looking more and more like a true expedition and not just off into ye woods for slaughter and glory. And after a few moments of glancing around the room, the mayor, almost as if like he never left that spot on the bar, stands on top of the bar, swaying very, very back and forth and drunkenly, almost as if he's still drunk from the previous night. We'll be departing. And his voice very gravelly and very sandpaperish and dry. We'll be departing in about 15 minutes. And then he beckons to one of the waitresses to like, help me down. He tried to say something else, but it's just caught up in his throat.
Are we even sure that that's actually the time that we're leaving, or is this man just so fucking blasted drunk that he doesn't know what time it is?
Good question.
Good question.
Good question. Next category. So, what do y'all do?
So we checked our bags. We're good to go. Are we just ready to go? Then are they just waiting to get grouped up or waiting to get sent off?
Yeah, basically.
Reginald, you see the mayor as he's going from group to group, pulling out of his breast pocket a little pamphlet to the group leaders and kind of nodding, kind of bowing and apologizing and saying, "Sorry, I should have given this to you sooner." And some of the groups are taken aback and shock and surprise, and they're like, "What? This is kind of important." And some of the other groups are like, "Oh, thanks, whatever," and just throw the pamphlet on the ground. He makes eye contact with you, Reginald. Blushes a little bit, and then moves on to the next group.
He blushes a little bit.
I
do not change any kind of face.
Okay.
Okay, senpai, please.
What? No.
What happened with you
He had-
and the mayor?
I need that work on Mayor Yelly.
Oh God.
What does the mayor look like? Like build?
A little bit on the thinner side, but kind of slender,
No.
messy light bleached brown hair, kind of crispy from the salt air. Very lean, but not like athletically lean. Lean from hard day's work.
I don't like him anyway.
Diet.
Okay.
He's a drunken misogynist. I don't want to give a fuck about him.
Fair enough.
And that's not his type.
I don't know your type, so we'll just see.
Probably not gonna tell you.
That's fine. We'll just see. We'll just have to see.
I'll give it to Ben.
No, of course you'll give it to Ben.
Okay, I have.
Navi, do we have anything we'd like to share with the group about the letter?
Ooh. Damn. I see.
What? Did I miss something?
I told Ben his type. I told Ben Reggie's type.
Oh.
Ooh, boo. Touch his fingers.
The letter left to you by Haldron Brightwingwas. Haldron Brightwing. There was supposed to be a space there. Alderaan.
Nothing's going to be said. Navi's going to stew in discontent and anger.
Oh. Beautiful.
He's upset that he just got randomly left.
Yeah, she's quite upset.
She's quite upset.
She.
Pronouns. Some time passes and kind of shuffle your backpacks around and shuffle your gear ready. And then, as if to start like a timer, you see the mayor walk to the front of the tavern and clank two metal pint glasses together, and to grab everyone's attention. And he says, "They're here. Let's go. One group per cart." And he just kind of walks out the door and then U-turns and leans himself against the brace of the tavern, taking deep breaths and slugging water from a water skin as the cart carriers, are very neatly filed in a line with just enough space for everyone to approach these wagons from behind. Reginald has seen these people, but you guys have not. These are stable boys and cart drivers cast in very nice browns and whites and purple. And the purple is like the trim work of a nicely pressed vest, long loose arms and sleeves, very, very polished knee-high buckle boots. Everything.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that is. Everything about
It's
these
probably hardware
gentlemen-
acceleration.
Maybe. Everything about these men, from literally this lowest of the stable boys to this mustached burlesque man standing in the end of the walkway from the tavern, as he bows and says, thank you all for coming to the instance of this dungeon. Please." And he gestures towards the carts. "One group per cart, and we will depart in 5 minutes." Everything about them screams professionalism, class, dedication. These guys know what the fuck they're doing, and they do it pristine.
Government people. Reggie will pick up his stuff and find the closest emptiest cart.
I'll say y'all's cart is the second from the rear.
I just fall into with whatever Reggie goes into. He's the one that was trying to fuck with this shit all last night.
Mm-hmm. Doll, Navi.
Doll will follow.
Navi will follow and offer that letter to Reggie. Before we depart, did Halderon give you those potions back that you gave him?
Shuffles through bag.
That absconding idiot.
What did we do? How did we divvy that shit up?
Well, he has them and they're gone now, so, rip.
Oh, that's funny.
I actually have equipment that I was on. So fucking.
Okay, yeah, I forgot about that. For sanity's sake, yes, you do find the potions in your bag, Reggie.
Okay.
He might have been a scoundrel, but he's not a cheapskate.
Where's my fucking one now?
Give me my fucking money.
I still got scammed out of
Because I have
money.
I still have a level 1, 2, and 3.
So you'll have one more level 1. Actually, no, you'll have 2 more level 1s because he didn't take any level 2s.
I'll give a level 1 to Doll and a level 1 to Navi.
Thank you.
I will still keep my 1, 2, 3 combo. Yeah, even. Plus 4 rations.
You find about 10 days worth of rations of salted meat and a small loaf of bread being a ration. You find 10 of those and an extra 50 feet of rope kind of just like slopped into your bag.
100 feet of just put 250. Okay. I'm just gonna hold on to the ration.
Okay. He says, "Everyone ready?" As the master cart organizer then looks down this driver's side of all the wagons, and you see all of the men driving the wagons give a thumbs up as to say, "Everyone's loaded and ready." And he hops onto the first cart, leans up and over, and says, "And we're off." And you'll kind of do that little lurch forward of getting into the rhythm of things. The carts start making their normal squeaks and moans as it's oddly quiet as these carts are moving forward. There's no creaking of wood very much. There's no grinding of little bits of metal pieces. As you realize these pretty bare minimum wagons are very nice. The seats, even though they're made of wood, they're a softer wood. They're not hard and brittled, age-dried pine or oak from just the surrounding forests. These are soft wood. They bend, they flex, but they're gentle on your rears. There is no sway and bouncing and thrashing as with a regular cart. It's a nice, smooth, almost glide. After you leave the town, which is about 100 or 200 feet, 150, 200 feet, he says, "We'll pick up the pace now." And as he gives another weird hand signal to the other cart drivers, each cart is being pulled by 2 horses. Very quickly, with almost an unease, all these carts in compelling and compounding order. The first cart starts picking up, and then in mere moments, these horses are almost racing, as if they are on a racetrack next to each other and just competing and running hard. And y'all are booking it. But it doesn't seem like that. It seems like y'all just went from casual stroll to trail ride from your point of view, despite the landscape moving pretty quickly. As you look back, you see almost a drilled into practice distance between each cart, as each cart is almost a certain distance equally behind each other to give room for braking and turning or last second emergencies.
Are they in a straight line?
Yes, they are in a straight line.
Reggie shakes his head a little bit and he's moving.
For a town in the middle of fucking nowhere, they sure do have their shit together.
Bad formation. but good caught.
Hmm. Or if you say so.
How is it a bad formation?
Easily pinched.
What does that mean?
Means an ambush.
I know what it means.
Doll does not.
That's why I'm saying it.
That's yeah. Archon is. I think Archon is taking. One enemy. Oh, sorry.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
Say one enemy in front, one enemy behind. What do?
I see.
As you then look at the landscape, it is rapidly changing. Y'all are going what you would believe would be almost breakneck speed for a cart and pulled by two horses. Very quickly, it almost seems like the miles themselves are just ticking by. And it goes from just gentle rolling sea line coast. They take a small curve and split off of a path, and they go through into a small forest. Little sparse bits of trees for a minute or two, and then it becomes slightly more dense.
And Reggie wouldn't have made it. Oh no, I'm just talking about the distance. So Reggie couldn't have made it in one fucking night.
After about 5 minutes, you've been on the cart maybe 20 minutes by this time, and realistically, you've covered about 50, 60 miles.
Damn.
The fuck?
Oh, fuck ass horses.
Fast as fuck, boy. By then, you see the organizer give another hand signal up in the air, and the driver pulls back, just almost like he's flicking his wrist on the reins, and these horses begin to gradually slow down even more, and almost as like an accordion, these once spread out carts all like a breath, just leaving the body. They just kind of they come back into a tight single line formation, about 3 to 5 paces behind one another. The organizer then stands up and in a louder voice says, "I apologize, but this is where it becomes a little bumpy." He then turns around and does another hand signal, and the horses and the carts to go from the road and almost go like a direct left and go into the forest off of the standardized path and cart. And what he said is true. It gets a bit bumpy, but nothing not the jostle of unbeaten trails. It's like driving over some small pebbled roads, or driving over cobble brick for you guys. A slight jostle, a slight rumble, but at a normal walking speed. And from this point, 20 minutes pass. The sun, almost an hour has passed, so it's probably 9 o'clock in the morning. And if you would look over to roll 20, after another 20 minutes have passed inside, leaving. No, this one. Thank you.
Nothing changed.
I understand that.
Okay.
There we go. After about 20 minutes, you all find yourself between large rolling hills and deep, condensed forest paths. But then this opens up. The path turns from pure wilderness to slightly beaten to old limestone squares onto the ground. And after about 50 or so feet of the limestones coming up, you see, almost as if it was just pushed into the side of a hill, this archway covered in moss and vines and flowers popping up around it, as it then almost seems to sink and disappear into this hill, looking as if this should have been natural and this has been here for ages. The organizer does another series of hand signals. The carts slow down to a halt about 30 feet from the entrance. And he says, "All active groups, please depart. Mind your step." And with this, though, you see the groups getting off and kind of like looking around and looking around to see like what's all going on and where exactly everyone is. As all the groups get off and all the carts are still on standby, the other drivers and cart boys checking the horses, giving them some feed and some water, the organizer comes and stands in front of the entranceway. And he says, in a loud voice, "This is where I will take over from things here. My name is Sarl. I am... I am with the Royal Republic of Alania. I am one of their stable masters. I am also here to help guide and instruct you to the beginnings of this dungeon. This dungeon appeared 48 hours ago," as he pulls up a little piece of parchment from his breast pouch and flips through a page or two. "This dungeon, which we will call the Dungeon of Muru, appeared 48 hours ago at the time of this writing." And he gives off the date, which was 2 days ago. No one knows what this dungeon is, or what the theme or element or reason for the dungeon appearing. We do know that within this area of the Republic of Alania, the dungeons assumingly have been within the easier range, ranging anywhere from 5 to 10 floors. We are assuming because we do not know. So we assume that this one would be one of the easier ones for beginner adventurers and parties to attempt to raid and help making names for themselves. Regarding dungeons for this area, we do not know what the conditions for completion are or what lies at the bottom. We just know that we have hired local mercenary groups to be body fetchers. If we are to be notified of dead party members, if you do not bring them out yourself. We are not allowed to enter, as per instructions, and within the past the entrance, nothing can come out. Does anyone know why things cannot come out of the dungeon? Almost as if like he's asking, like presenting himself to a question to the class.
I don't. I'm not gonna answer. I'm not raising my hand at all.
No one raises their hand.
Fucking grown dog, please.
He then lifts his hand, and it glows almost yellowish white for a second, and he launches a single magic missile right then at the entrance. As the missile hits the entrance step, it explodes and impels upon itself, and a giant bluish white wall with foreign runes inscribed encompassing the entrance flashes and glows for a quick second. That is why. It is a magical barrier that does not allow anything outside the dungeon, anything inside the dungeon to get out. But it allows things to traverse from the outside in. For the reason we still don't know. So from this point on, we will be sending in groups in staggered out 10-minute increments. And good luck to you all. And may you find treasures and valuables beyond your wildest dreams and enjoy. We will start with the group Brass Tactics.
Brass monkey.
Monkey. And a group of adventurers, all wearing bronze helmets. They seem to be all martial classes, all of rough and tumble bar crowd that all have matching bronze helmets and step forward, and he shakes their hands and then gestures towards the dungeon. As you see them walk through, it almost feels like you watch them pass through a thin film as the bluish white almost veil that covers the entrance kind of warps around them and allows them to bloop plop in. You then see them walk almost at a downward slope for a little while, and then the glow of their torches seem to disappear. Sarl then flicks his wrist and then turns it, and he kind of angles his wrist a little bit so the sun catches his sundial watch at the right angle. And he says, the next group will be Swords and Boards. This next group seems to be the one that was made up of the more dwarvish and halflings with a half-elf in them. Almost as if it's just the apprentices of the local area got together. The same thing happens as they kind of blip through the entrance and go until their light fades. He then flicks his wrist, checks his sundial watch, checks his notebook. You see him open his mouth and then close it. Open his mouth and then close it again, and then say, I apologize. I do not know how to pronounce this. It looks to be the common letter Y with a circle around it.
The artist formerly known as Y.
I step forward. I look back, see if everybody else is ready, or
I'm ready.
Yeah.
at least looking ready.
Yeah.
Slightly concerned about ready.
I'm ready. I'm ready. Depression. I'm ready.
Reggie will look at Navi and go, ready?
As ready as I'll ever be.
Reggie would take that with a grain of salt and go ahead and walk in. Start walking with the group. So I guess we walk in the dungeon. So I'm pretty sure everybody except for Navi has death, dark vision.
Dark vision, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Navi's gonna light a torch.
Well, I'm working something really quickly.
Excuse me.
You're fine. One, two. Three. Four. Okay, I wanted to make sure I had that correct. So, he then nods and gestures and says, "Good luck to all of you. May fortune and fame find you within." And as he says that, he gestures and steps aside and lets you all walk in. As you then walk in, the getting to the blue veil or the boundary, it tickles your skin. Like, it tickles your skin in the odd sense of someone rubbing jello over your arms and your neck as they were applying sunscreen.
Oh. Nice, I guess.
Ew.
It is indeed. Walking for about another 5 minutes, you do notice that it slowly descends and slopes downwards more. And then it widens a little bit and turns into actual stairs.
Okay.
And as it turns into actual stairs, at the very bottom you see two torches and then regular stone tile floor. Welcome to the dungeon.
Well, if I'm suspecting I'm leading. If I am, I do have 120 feet of dark vision.
Mm-hmm. Okay. For those that can see the map, do y'all see your characters in a little
Yeah,
area?
we're just in like a small little
Yeah.
box.
Correct. Okay.
Yeah, to see.
The little black man with the sword is Kirby or Reginald. The little cloak and spell book and crossbow is Doll. The woman with the bow staff is Navi. And I couldn't find a tiefling that wasn't generic sexy bard. So the one in the rear is you, Archon.
Okay. That's fine by me.
You all do have freedom of movements.
Cool.
So all of you can move freely.
I'm just trying to see what I see, or I'm just trying to figure out what I can see.
You see about 10 feet in front of you, that the hallway was split off into a T. One direction going left and one direction going right. Did you lose yourself? Yeah.
No. I can see myself.
Okay. You see it split off to the left and split off to the right in darkness. Oh, no, in what you could see with your night vision. We're all
Only
fucking...
50-50.
All of you were special except for Navi.
Unfortunately. What do I see down each of the hallways? Nothing?
Well, move into the hallway so I can show you.
And just like peek a corner?
And we had 2 groups go ahead of us right here. It's the first corner.
That is all you see, and then a little bit past the hallway. A little bit past the hallway there on the right, and then it looks like a inlay to where it could turn off to the left there.
I turn around to the group, left or right?
Right.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
There's door in the hallway on left.
I mean,
Left then?
Well, that wasn't like saying, "Oh, we should go left because of this." I'm saying left for info. Coin.
Sure.
I pull out a gold coin. Tails will go right. Heads left. Is there a...
Yeah, there should be a D2.
And just do odds, left and evens, right?
Whatever you name 2. Tails.
Well, just heads and tails. So 1, 2. So tails. So I guess we'll just go right.
Okay, everyone move your little characters.
okay.
Oh yeah, I have to move Coda.
Yep.
At that point, you can all stack on each other. At that point, it's a dead end, and the walls kind of stop around you at each other.
I turn back again. Dead end. Anyone trap expert?
No.
Not even really. I'm not that great at it. But when we hit the dead end, we just turn around and go in the other ways. Simple.
True. Or secret entrance.
I mean, I can check for it if you'd really like me to, but I don't think there's going to be anything.
Will waste resources.
I wouldn't waste any resources, I'd do it manually.
Right.
Okay.
That's time we're wasting.
True. I can't. I think I can quickly press around. I'll be useless. Go left. Whatever.
As you guys make your way back to the hallway and to the left, this is fucking French song.
Well, first I want to take a look at this door here, or see what's over here.
It is a door. It is open, and near the handle, the iron handle, you can see that something blunt has kicked in and pushed in the handle and flung the door open.
So it looks like one of the other party members has already gone through here. Do we want to follow them, or do we want to try and go up ahead again and try and see if we can just go around them?
I think we should probably go to a different way.
Push forward. So I will go to this hallway, or go to this corner, and see if we can look around the corner.
It seems to U-turn on itself down the hall, and then a U-turn off to the right.
It's just a circle.
It just seems to U-turn. As you then open that way, it ends up to be in a hallway. Boop, boop. At the very end is a door. This door is unbroken and is just closed with a iron mechanism.
Is it kind of like jiggle a little bit to see if it's like locked?
You jiggle it and it opens.
I kind of just, slowly push the door open as I kind of like signal the group to stay back a little bit.
You open the door, and inside the room, inside the room is kind of just slime covered and moss slick covered corners, about 15-foot high ceilings. The room seems to be a little bit empty itself. Doesn't seem to be much going on in this room, but you do see another door on the other side.
Gotta move the oh, there it is. What is this fucking thing in the middle?
That's a number.
Oh, it's like a number engraved on the thing?
No, that's just to show, like, room 9 or whatever.
When you use dungeon, each individual room gets labeled, so the dungeon master's notes can be like, okay, a room 9 has this in it.
Okay, no symbols, no nothing in here.
Yeah.
Alright. Again, jiggle the door.
This door is locked.
Brute force.
I don't know how to pick locks.
I can. I have these tools.
Do you want to try?
Reggie will step out the way.
Before we even check if it's locked, I'm gonna actually try and open it just to make sure it's not unlocked by another party beforehand.
The door is in fact locked.
Okay. Then I will use my thieves tools. I have to pick.
As you put one of your picks up to the door, as to the keyhole, a little purple barrier fills up the whole keyhole and doesn't allow your pick to enter.
Looking over at Reggie. Brute force.
Reggie will gesture everyone to stand back, and he will fireman kick the door.
Roll me a strength check.
Oh Lord. +3.
Solid.
18.
As you expertly stand off to the side of this door and kind of brace yourself and place your foot, you then pick your knee up very, very easily up to your chest, as if you've done this before, and then proceed to donkey kick -- fireman's kick this door. And as you do and brace yourself on this door, a jarring sensation shoots right up to your kneecap, and then your entire right leg starts to jiggle a little bit. And as the blunt force reverberates your leg, and
like hitting the ground too hard on your feet.
correct. It doesn't hurt you; it just jars you. But everyone else can look and see, since Reggie's back is turned, that a purple layer or film of magic then goes shing over the door itself.
Ooh. Okay, bad idea.
You kind of rub your knee a little bit and shake it to get some feeling back into it.
Can we roll perception to see if there's anything maybe written on the wall?
Yes, you may. You rolled a 16.
Yeah, plus 2, which is 18.
Kind of right behind Reginald, actually. Is on the wall. You see some scratch marks in the wall about his waist height. And as you step closer, you kind of smear and wipe the slime and grime away from the inlays of the scratch marks. What languages does everybody know?
That is the one
I
thing
didn't choose my language.
I
Shit.
know common, goblin, orc, thieves' cant, and undercommon.
You do not actually. You do not know what any of this says, doll.
Okay.
How many languages do I know?
And I can't read it.
Yep. I can't read
Anything common orcish. I just know it's going to be common and orcish. What are my languages? Hey.
So you get common and orcish from the orc itself, and then your background will usually give you an additional language. And then sometimes like the subrace will, but like that's not always. So like for a tiefling, I can read and write and speak common and infernal, and then due to my background of failed merchant, I get to one other one, which I didn't pick. I just completely forgot about that.
Coda.
Let me
Common,
write that down.
Draconic, Elvish, and Celestial.
Oh god, let's see.
What?
Navi, you recognize what these scratches look like on the wall. Do you let your party know, or do you just walk up and...
Well, I mean, I don't know what language it's in, so I can't tell them what language it's in.
As you walk up closer and look at the scratches on the wall...
Good fucking back. Welcome back.
I was going to say, like, no, not again. You recognize that this language is in Draconic, which is the... It is Draconic, but in the style of Draconic, but it is technically the Dwarven grammar.
Dwarven what?
Draconic and Dwarvish have the same written language. They're just spoken differently.
What?
So...
Hold up, Dunkel.
Yes.
Let me ask you this question, right? Because the extra language I'm getting is from failed merchant, from my background. So what would be like the most common language that as a merchant that I would probably need to speak with people? My first instinct's probably Elvish, but like I don't actually know your world.
It would be... I'll give you a pick. Elvish, Dwarvish, or Thieves' Cant.
I could fuck with like Thieves' Cant. We don't have a rogue in the party, right?
No, but I already speak Thieves' Cant.
Truthfully, that's metagame, and I'm not gonna pick because you know it or not.
I know. That's why I wasn't gonna say anything, but you just said that we don't have a rogue.
Well, yeah, because you're not a rogue. These can be fun to fuck with, right? Like,
yeah, umbrella, bread, lavender, dragon. Oh yeah, I could totally sell you some underground drugs. Excuse me? Excuse me?
I'll fuck with thinking thieves camp. Fuck it.
Okay.
That seems cool.
So, in Draconic, Navi...
What does it say?
It says, I'm a savage defender with an endearing personality. My paws are sharp, yet my affection is intense. What am I?
I'm sorry, can you repeat that?
Well, it seems to be a riddle of some kind, but a nonsensical one at that.
I have posted it in Roll20.
A dog?
Yeah.
Are you asking me as Reggie? You look up to the sky. You look up to the sky to the floating orb, waiting your response.
So Navi will. Did Navi say that or no? Did the riddle?
Yes, Navi did say the riddle.
You will see Reggie nod in reassurance. He will walk up to the door, full chest out. And I will try to open the door as I'm barking.
You barked at the door.
I'm barking at the door.
And I thought I was the trooper.
As you go, would bark a couple times as you try the handle, and nothing happens.
Thought the answer was dog. I keep losing my accent.
Does the door open when he says dog?
What about... What language was this written in, Navi?
Draconic, or Dwarvish, considering they share the same written language.
What if it's just dragon?
Dragons don't have endearing personalities, and their affections are not intense.
That is bullshit.
It depends on the dragon, I believe.
Correct.
I've never
Can't say I've met any on my travels, though, so I wouldn't really know.
I've never read about any affectionate or endearing dragons.
Okay. Fair enough.
Could it maybe be a wolf?
I could see it being a wolf. I could see it being a dragon. I could see it being a displacer beast or something similar. The problem is that I'm trying to figure out is defender. Savage defender.
Yeah.
Could be bear.
Are you trying bear?
I'm a bear.
You jostle the lock as you say that, and nothing happens.
I'm gonna try jostling the lock and saying dog. I'll try saying it in Draconic just in case.
You say dog in Draconic, and nothing happens. The little quick side spit to the ground.
Wolf?
Wait, could somebody read off the riddle again? I can't see the Roll20.
I am a savage defender with an endearing personality. My paws are sharp, yet my affection intense. What am I? And it's written like dwarvish as well, so I'm trying to think like that. It could be a cat, which is why I went like displacer beast. But it could literally just be a cat. Cat jostle the door.
Nothing happens.
Okay.
But how do you even know it's voice activated?
We don't. We actually don't. We're just trying shit and seeing if it sticks to the wall.
Are there
Is there any other symbols on the
door?
doors or anything? Not the doors, but the walls. Duncan?
Roll perception for me.
Perception?
Yes.
Can I assist?
Yes, you may assist.
You can roll with advantage if you need it.
That doesn't help.
15. Actually, hold on, maybe more.
Savage Defender with endearing personality.
The perception?
Yes.
Oh yeah, 14. Sorry, 15.
Above, what? Above the door, almost etched in, above the frame into the stone. Oh, there's Coda back in Roll20.
Yeah, I'm not gonna stay very long because I don't want to crash my OS again.
It's alright.
Real.
Above the door, it almost, it's a square that has a bunch of lines going up and down inside of it, and a little circle in the middle of one side, towards like the writer side.
It looks like a double.
Wait, I'm sorry. Repeat that? What?
Okay.
So it's a circle with a bunch of lines in between it, and then one
Yes.
looks like another little circle
So
on the right hand side. So would it look like a round door? Duncan?
Huh?
Would it look like a round door? Is that what you're describing?
No.
Like a round wooden door?
No. Boop, 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 boop.
Okay.
Okay, that's fucking stupid. Boop, 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 and then it has like a circle through that. And like little what looks like spikes on the top.
Okay, so then
What in the fuck?
So it's like arrows we can move up and down, like
no,
switches.
it's engraved into the stone.
Okay, so it's just a symbol of some kind.
Yes.
Swipe up.
No, trying to move the handle up does nothing.
No, I'm just thinking out loud.
Maybe it's talking about the creature, Iron Defender.
it looks like an iron gate fence thing.
That's why I'm thinking about Iron Defender.
Iron
But I don't-
Defender.
Well, 'cause that's a creature I literally get. As an artificer, I literally get a little dog called an Iron Defender.
That's what it looks like.
I mean, he actually literally just calls himself a Savage Defender. What if it's literally just Savage Defender?
Yeah, I'll be right back. I gotta go take a shit, but I can still hear y'all and chat on my phone.
Okay.
Wait, Ben, you said cat earlier, right?
Yeah.
Are there any symbols of cats nearby?
Not within the vicinity, no.
Okay. Because I feel like cat is apt here. Cat or dog, one of those two. But dog didn't work, so...
I feel like there's something stupid. There's like some stupid animal I'm just forgetting about.
It's Boblin, the mind goblin.
It is not Boblin the Mind Goblin.
Boblin the Mind Goblin. Boblin the Mind Goblin.
Boblin the Mind Goblin. Slamming the Mind Goblin card on the table.
Yeah, fucking no harm in trying. Navi will place her hand on the door and say cat and then jingle the lock or the handle.
Nothing happens. I'm
about to break this door down.
Roll. All of y'all roll an insight.
We already tried that.
Roll an insight.
Oof.
Ouch.
Yeah. That's a 5 for me.
No,
I also got a 5.
Can I apply guidance to that?
No, you don't need to for that one.
Damn it. Darn it.
So, Navi, from the description, you think about it for a moment and then realize it's not an animal. It can't be an animal or a creature.
What the fuck?
Kirby rolled a 20, a natural 20 it looks like.
Shitting all by yourself, Handsome?
Shitting all by himself.
That's Is it just caltrops? No, how does that affect affection?
It is not caltrops.
Yeah, what the fuck is this?
Uh,
It can't be a creature or an animal, but it has paws, an endearing personality, and shows affection. A druid?
It is not.
What about
no.
a gargoyle?
You're getting hotter with the gargoyle idea.
The fuck is this?
The thing that's tripping me up is like what has paws and can show an infection.
So,
right?
From what Doll said, she said it looks like a gate.
Fuck. What? Gate.
Okay, can it be an automaton, though? Because I don't think many automatons are capable of showing any kind of affection.
Okay, so Kirby, I'll message you, Kirby.
Huh. What if it's literally just automaton? Or a robot? No, that doesn't quite fit for paws. Oh. Is it a table? No. Gate.
I messaged Kirby what he brilliantly deduces with an inside of a natural 20. So we will wait for him to vacate his throne.
Shitting all by yourself, Handsome.
God damn it.
For real though, you piss loud as fuck. I find that true.
Frying chicken in there. La-di-da-di-da-di-da-di-da-di-da. I picked this one because I thought it was pretty good.
Shit lion?
It's not a shit lion.
The problem that's like really tripped me up is affection and paws.
I want to help you, but at the same time, I'm afraid if I help you, you'll get it. It's keep thinking, keep twisting your heads on. We'll see what Kirby says when he comes back, and if he can't get in a few, then we'll see how to progress from here.
God, I set off a fucking bomb in this place, man. 2 minutes deep, and we're already stumped.
I mean, but it seems like the door has got like some sort of enchantment on it, where it's not something that we can break through with brute force.
Maybe the first group came across this door, got frustrated, and took it out on the other door.
Is it a teddy bear?
I don't blame them.
It is not a teddy bear.
Hmm.
But what can a teddy bear be for little children?
That's exactly what I'm thinking, right? Like, it still has to have paws, so like, it could be. It basically have to be like a toy animal or something similar to that. It could be a doll. Oh my fucking god. Doll? Is it literally the word doll?
No.
No, it can't be. That would be really funny though if it was, I'm not gonna lie to you.
Or you could also think of it this way. Teddy bears are the blank of children's dreams.
Right?
Defenders of kids' dreams, some shit like that.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Imaginary friend?
That's a solid answer, but for this instance, no. Your closest guesses are gargoyle and defender. And specifically the word gate.
No, that doesn't make sense. How?
That's a long shit, Kirby.
You're one to
Guardian?
fucking talk.
No.
Guardian is a real good guess. But nothing happens. Bitch, I'm thinking. Standing at attention next to the door does nothing.
Protector.
You're getting hot.
Hero?
Not as hot. Protector is a real good one. It is one word, I will say that. It's one word. Guard is a good one.
Right? No, how the fuck does that pause? Champion?
Nah. Not as hot. gargoyle, guard, protector, gate. Those are your best ones.
Barrier?
Warmer, but not as warm. Warmer than hero, I'll say that.
I'm trying to like I'm running out of synonyms. Just like Grandma used to make. Um,
I'm back.
Welcome
I'm
back.
trying to think
Oh
of
my
like
god, security?
Getting hotter.
Sentinel?
Security.
Getting hot. No.
no, that's 2 words. You said 1 word.
Yeah, it's one word. Guard. Gate. Gate is your hottest word. Protector. And gargoyle. Gargoyle, guard, protector, gate are the hottest words, but the hottest one is gate.
How the fuck does... How does gate factor into this riddle? This shit's confusing.
We'll figure it out. I think the bars of the gate, because like they have claws that dig into the ground, maybe.
Drawbridge? No, that's 2 words.
Bridge.
I'm trying to think of it like medieval castle styles, like things that would be like in the way, right? It's like you'd have ramparts, castles, gates, moats, stuff similar to that.
Bastion? No, can't
No,
do
because
that, right?
how does that fit into fucking endearing personality?
Bro,
What the fuck?
think about how does gate fit into endearing personality? Like, what the fuck?
Because the entire thing is a fortress.
Bastions are fortresses too.
Bastion's just a type of fortress, yes.
Who are the people that are stationed at the gate, though?
Guards.
Your mom?
Guards, sentries,
Why would you say that?
sentinels.
Well, because y'all were naming off stuff, so I was like, well,
I'm talking to Ben.
oh.
I'm tired. I have no energy to deal with bullshit.
Well, you're playing D&D, so it's all
Yeah.
bullshit.
And I love riddles. I love riddles. Melissa hates them.
The guard.
I mean, this riddle kind of points to a creature, but then we're told it can't be a creature or an animal.
Correct.
Like a peephole in the door.
Statue?
It's not a statue.
Just...
Doll, roll me a wisdom check.
A protection. Or
Do you want me to, what is
It
that?
might have
Just roll a d20 and add your wisdom modifier.
Is it a trap?
moat.
No, because how does that fit?
No.
Right?
17.
You get it.
It's gatekeeper.
That's...
That's 2 words.
No, it's
yeah,
not.
what the fuck?
It's one word.
I'm a savage defender of my endearing personality. My affectionate sense. I am a gatekeeper.
Yet my affection is intense. I am a savage defender. I defend this gate, and I am the keeper of, and I have endearing personalities.
If we were in the same room, I'd throw a shoe at your ass right now.
Okay, fair enough. I mean,
this riddle was nonsensical as
I mean,
fuck.
it's completely fair. I probably deserve that shoe. But that's the answer to the riddle, is gatekeeper.
I think Ben should have gotten it with gargoyle. That would have been a good answer.
Gargoyle would have been a real good one, too. But as she says gatekeeper, you hear as a lock unclicks.
It is 1 word. Damn.
I feel like I feel like me standing there as like a gatekeeper and guard.
It was right there, just not the right word I was looking for.
I even thought of it, and I thought that was 2 words. So that's why I dismissed it. Fuck.
It's
Well.
okay. As you hear the magical and thankful click after spending half an hour on this riddle.
Easy spent longer.
Hello, Bailey.
Alright, just popped in to listen, not trying to interrupt.
It's okay. You then are allowed access into this room. And within this room, you see three chests, and also in the middle of the room, in the middle where that circle is, you see a statue.
Oh, great.
I'm immediately gonna mark the entrance to this room with my chalk within my name, my nomenclatures I've deemed it. I'm gonna label this one as a trap room, which should be an X. Should be. It was last night for my character. It was a week ago for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, you said you're gonna fake it. I'm not gonna stop you, but at the same time, watch this actually trap.
Mm-hmm.
Well, no, I'm labeling it exactly what I think it is. But if someone's being a piece of shit, I'm going to lie to them.
So, y'all all enter the room. What do y'all do?
3 chests?
Correct. They are marked by the black squares.
I do watching it.
Do either of you have a way to detect magic?
Reggie shakes his head no.
Unfortunately, I do not.
I have a way to identify it. So if we know that it's magical, I can identify it and prove it. But I have to know that it's magical first.
Do I recognize anything about the statue?
Roll perception. No. You just look up and see a naked half-elf lady pouring a jug over her.
You just see Reggie's eyes look up and then kind of look away, like embarrassment. Oh, I'm so sorry.
I can't tell what race they're supposed to be, but they look like some sort of elf. Do you know anything about this?
I don't know. Do I? Roll a history?
No.
Okay. I didn't mean to roll. I was literally...
There's also a door over here too.
Correct.
I feel like we should clear this room out first before we go to the next room.
You want to touch this fucking chest?
Why can't I?
It's
I'm
there.
gonna touch the chest.
You touch the chest.
I'm gonna attempt to open it.
You open the chest. As you look inside of the chest, you see a small pouch, a short sword, and a unmarked glass bottle that is sealed with liquid inside of it.
Well, I'm gonna call dibs on the unknown mystery liquid.
I'm gonna walk down to this chest here.
And then I'm gonna pick up the sack and look at the rest of them and say, "Hey, you guys want anything? You want anything? You want?"
Oh my god, we're all jumbling words today.
Any of y'all want the mystery sack? I don't know what's inside of it.
If nobody else wants it, I'll take it.
So, literally, like fastballing it over to her.
You see Louis? You just not Louis.
Louis.
Roll dexterity.
Who? Me or?
Roll. Dakota. Uh-huh. You catch the bag, but with your fingertips, and as it propels towards you, you kind of get smacked in the face with some coinage. And as you look down and see on the floor, 4 pieces of silver and 3 copper kind of fall to the floor around your feet.
Ooh, nice.
Like that. Either of you want to take a risk on the other 2 chests?
Real quick, I just want to double check this door. Is it locked?
Yes, that door is locked.
Alright. Is there any more engravings above or around it?
No.
I'm gonna open up this mysterious bag. What's in it, Duncan? What do I see?
What, the bag that was thrown to you?
Yeah. Or is it empty now?
The bag is empty now.
Not this bag.
It was
then.
like a little coin purse.
Mm-hmm.
You still haven't opened your chest yet.
Can I be honest and tell you I'm scared to open it?
Absolutely.
Too bad. Open it.
I'm gonna open the chest.
You open the chest.
No teeth? No tongue lashing?
No teeth, no tongue.
Oof.
You open the chest, and inside you see a round circular wooden shield. On top of it, a small square box. So the shield is like front side down. And this little like 6-inch little footlocker box is inside of it.
Hmm.
And then on the left side of the chest, on the inside, is a piece of paper tied together with a piece of cloth.
Alright. Anybody have use for a shield?
Could be lady. Would be
Technically
statue.
can use shields, but I don't think I should.
Yeah, no, I suffer from actually using shields.
Put
just-
shield on statue.
Put
Okay.
shield on statue.
I'll walk up and put the shield on the statue, and then bring the small footlocker box with me so I can examine it.
As you lift up the shield and turn around to go put it on the statue, you hear a click and shifting of stone.
Oh, shit.
The door that you've passed through magically just and shuts itself and relocks.
Shit.
At the top of this room, which is about 20 feet tall, you hear the grinding of stone like it's being shifted to the side. You see about 4 holes per wall at the top next to the ceiling. They open up and shift to the side, and you hear gurgling. And it's low and slow and it rumbles. And then about 15 seconds later, you hear of a rat scrambling out of the hole. And then a small steady stream out of each of these holes runs water. And it starts pouring into the room.
Oh.
I'm gonna glare balefully at Reggie and condemn myself for listening to him.
Shrugged. Shield calls water.
Reggie, can you break the next door open?
Probably not. So wait, what did Doll get? Or she has not opened.
She hasn't opened
yet.
She hasn't opened it yet.
Doll, what's in your chest?
Can I roll perception to see if it's trapped?
Your room is filling with water.
Okay, I'm just gonna open it.
You open the chest, and within the chest you see a small circlet with a green stone on it. You see a circlet with a green stone on it. Another little coin pouch, and then inside of it is a vase, but instead of it's vase on its side, but instead of pouring out contents, it seems to be one big piece, and it's pouring out flowers.
Flowers?
I'm gonna take the vase that's pouring out flowers and try to switch out the shield for the vase with flowers. And see what happens.
As you what's your strength?
I have a strength of 10. I have
Okay.
a,
This vase is, as you pick it up, it is decently heavy. It is made of
Reggie, help.
it is solid stone.
Help. My little arms.
My little arms. Yes. As you
Would using the dash be it better or no?
No, it doesn't matter at this point. Water is filling the room, but it seems like you have some time. Even after these 15 to 30 seconds that have passed, it's still not even enough to cover the bottom of the floor.
Okay. Can we take the shield off?
Taking the shield off the statue does nothing. Because
The water's still running.
yes, technically, Navi just took the shield out of the chest and never got it to put it on the statue.
Wait, what?
Yeah, what?
Put the shield back in the chest.
Okay, I'm gonna grab the shield from the statue and put it back in the chest.
It does nothing.
Okay. So you got a short sword and a bottle of water, a bottle of mysterious liquid.
Yeah, I'm literally going to use my alchemical skills to identify the water. Or the liquid, I should say.
Using your alchemical skills and kind of twirling, swirling, popping the cork off and smelling it. It's bottled booze.
Alcohol.
Alright, fair enough.
I have the vase, right?
Yes.
Can I scoop up a little bit of water in the vase?
It is a vase of stone.
Oh.
It is a vase of stone, and quote unquote pouring out of the vase, carved within that stonework, is flowers.
Flowers, a mysterious bottle of liquid, a short sword, a shield.
A small box, that full locker box I still haven't taken the time to examine yet.
I'm just trying to visualize this statue so I can like figure out where to put shit.
The statue is again about 8 feet tall, of solid stone, of a half-elf lady naked, holding a vase up above her head, and out of that vase within the stonework seems to be water pouring down over her.
Can I replace the vase? Can I swap the vase with the flowers?
You're gonna have to climb.
Actually, I have a skill to help this.
I can just climb it.
Yeah. Like the statue is like 8-10 feet tall.
I'm also like 6 feet tall. I can probably just reach it. I can probably just reach a good chunk of it or just climb on top of it, just pigeon.
Okay.
Or I can just use that box if it can support my weight.
No, the box is like
use one of the chests.
The box is like 6 inches wide by like an inch tall.
It's an inch tall. Okay.
It's like a little Foot Locker box made to like put your keepsakes in the bottom of your backpack.
How big are the chests?
I say 2 feet by 2.5 feet tall.
So okay, yeah, you just use one of the chests, Kirby.
Okay.
I mean,
Yeah.
Reggie.
So you
Drag it over.
drag it.
See if I can like move it. Yeah.
As you drag it over, you have to lift it up and pull it. You move the chest, and you hear more gurgling, louder. And as you move the chest, you reveal grates underneath the chest. And then in about 3 to 4 seconds later, a mass of water pushes up and out of the grates and starts pouring into the room faster.
Oh. As I look towards Navi with the same look she gave me.
I'm gonna pretend I didn't see that.
Whatever. I'm gonna quickly. Once I notice that, I'm gonna make it a little bit faster. So I see if I swap the vases.
You get up there on top of the box, on top of the chest, and you do notice that the vase and the hands are not connected. They're not connected to the statue, and that it does look like that it can be removed. But upon further inspection, you see these little stone hooks that hook into, from like the arms and the hands, into the vase itself, into the vase that she's holding, almost as if it's locked in place. Roll me a perception check, Reggie.
19.
You notice in between the breasts of this statue is like a 4-inch wide by 1-inch slit.
Wait.
It's like a rectangle. It's like a coin slot almost, but it goes through the statue.
We did get a couple of coin pouches, right?
Yes, you got 2 coin pouches, but it's like
Were
4
there any
inch.
coins in there?
Yes, there was some silver and copper. And
We also got a sword. Which sounds like that would fit for what he's describing. Unless I'm misunderstanding.
I would try to put a couple of how much money in total did we find for loot purposes? I'm probably gonna sacrifice some silver and copper.
3 silver and 5 copper.
I put a silver piece in.
It just rolls through the slit. It just falls in Europe as it falls into the water, which is now about ankle deep.
Okay.
I'm gonna hand him the sword that I have in my chest to see if that fits the slot.
I sit down the vase. I grab the sword and just try to fit it in the slot.
Like a glove, all the way to the hilt, and you hear it and a lock in place, and you notice that the little hooks holding the vase have now clicked and moved, and you are now able to move the vase she is holding.
All right. So now with that done, I will replace the vase. I'll replace the water vase with the flower vase.
You do so. You kind of lift one up, and as with your strength, I will say you easily lift one up and replace and set the other one down.
Grunt it over.
As you set the other one down, all of you feel a little tingle in like between your shoulder blades as some magic kind of passes through, and the water stops. It stops pouring out from the top. It stops pouring up from the revealed grate. But it doesn't seem to subside. It seems to be stagnant now.
Like the water's just still but not draining.
Correct.
Hmm.
Oh. As I point towards Archon.
Repeat that.
Oh wait, is that Archon or is that Navi near the door? Other door.
That's
That's
Archon.
me. That's me.
Yeah, as I point towards Archon, I point towards the door. Want to see if we can open it.
I'm going to attempt to open this door. This was locked previously, so I don't know if it's still locked or not.
I don't know what happened. I don't know what that was.
Someone joined Roll20.
Got it.
It was Bailey.
It was Bailey. Yep. As you try the door, it is still locked.
I'm gonna try and lockpick the door.
As you try to lockpick the door, that same purple magic prevents you from picking the door.
So
Try the other door that we came back through.
I just want to see if I can investigate the stat. While he does that, I'm going to see if I can investigate the statue more.
Roll
To
investigation.
see if there's any more locks and mechanisms.
Okay, roll investigation.
I do not have efficiency. I thought I would. Uh, 15.
Even though the water is now still and ankle deep, you do notice grinding marks on the ground. They're going this direction. They're coming from the statue.
Like it's supposed to be moving that direction.
Assumingly, yes.
I'll move the chest back to the grate. And I will try to like check the weight to see if I can just push this over. I can push this over a square.
Just like topple it over.
No, not topple it. I'm trying to like
Shove
move it like a chess piece. Yeah.
It will take some force, but it should be possible with one person. Two people,
Okay.
it would be easier, but one person with a decent challenge should be able to.
I'm just gonna see if I can just move it over to one square over.
Roll a strength check.
Hooray!
Hooray!
Thing I do 15 again.
You put your shoulder against this, and your arms and hands pressed up against it, and digging your feet and your heels into the water-soaked ground. You catch the lip and edge of one of the tiles, and you just tense up and flex and push. And it gives resistance at first, but after a couple seconds of pushing and kind of wiggling around for that right position, you feel it just and start grinding and moving. And as it does, as it moves over boop, one spot, in the middle where that 7 would be, boop, and a little 1 by 1 foot hole in the ground. You see a handle, like a D-ring handle, in the ground, with attached to a pole that disappears into the floor underneath it.
Like a drain?
No. So
I literally looked up D-ring handle. Oh, that's what you mean. Oh. Okay. The 1 by 1 square with the hole with the hook, the handle inside of it.
The handle's inside the hole, yes, and then it's attached to a pole that disappears into the ground. So it almost looks like a pump.
I will see if I can jiggle it a little bit.
It jiggles, and it feels like it can be moved, but only up or down.
I'll move it up to see what happens.
How far up do you move it?
Fuck. Uh,
Like, do you
I wouldn't try to pull it out, but
you-
I would just try to like move it up like half, like a couple inches. Nothing crazy. Just like a quick jerk up.
Oh, like a quick jerk up?
Yeah.
You quickly jerk it up, and you feel a little bit of pressure behind it, a little bit of resistance, but it feels like this is the correct direction to be pulling it.
If I push it down, is it like more or less resistant?
The resistance lessens, but then once it becomes flush with the floor, there's nowhere else to push it, and nothing happens.
Okay. I'm just gonna go ahead and try to pull it all the way out.
It pulls up about a foot, and it gets harder and more difficult to pull it, like it's hitting resistance. But once it hits like that 1.5 mark, to where you kind of have to start to squat to pull it, you hear a click.
Oh.
But within that click, you hear that gurgle. But this time, all the holes at the top of the room, they grind against the stonework again themselves, and then they slide closed. And you hear that draining water sensation as the water then seems to almost be pulled in these directions. Oh, no. They seem to be pulled in the directions of the chests where the grates were. And around the same time, Archon, you hear a like a sheen, and then a sheen sound, and then a click again on the door in front of you.
Well, I'm gonna try the door.
The door opens, and as it opens, the water that was collecting around your ankles pours into the hallway.
That sounds like a future me problem.
And with
All
that,
right.
and
I'll
with
let y'all
that,
be. Have a good one.
have a good
You
one,
too,
Bog.
homie.
And with that, with the opening of that door, you see it pour into the hallway, and the hallway goes about 15 feet with 3 different hallways to go down.
Oof.
I feel like with our dog vision, we'll be able to see down the hallway, just not like around corners and shit.
That's what he showed.
Yeah.
Our party tank should probably go ahead with me.
Yeah.
Reggie will take lead again, I guess.
I am squishy.
I am the squish. Let's take a 5 here really quickly, get a drink, and then we'll push through the last half hour, 45 minutes.
Okay.
Okay, I'm here.
I don't know.
I'm guessing Coda and Kirby are still taking their minute.
Nope.
I guess so.
Here.
Okay. Waiting. Alright. Curbs, you there? No. Okay. Y'all are doing pretty good so far. I like it. Y'all have made it through 2 rooms.
It's almost 1 a.m. for me, midnight for y'all.
Yeah. Made it through 2 rooms and a lot more to go through.
I'm back.
Okay. As you all go through the next doorway, you see down the hall to the left of this first hallway, a door, but this one is a little different. It's a solid iron door with a ring as the handle.
Okay.
Do you continue on or you go check the door?
I'm gonna continue on and check the other corners.
Okay. As you get to the end of the hallway, you see to your left another door, another wooden door to your left, and then down the hallway to your right. It's just a little hallway that bends out to the right.
I'm sorry, what is this door to my left?
It's just a regular wooden door.
Okay. Alright, let's see if we can investigate the solid door real quick. I'm gonna go over here, just backtrack real quick. And take a look at that door, see if there's any insignias or anything engraved.
On the door, as you get closer, above the O-ring handle, is a insignia of a bear claw inside of a circle, and crossed underneath it is 2 tree limbs. 2 tree limbs of what looks like pine needles.
And we just like pull the ring open.
Can I push it, or is it locked? I try to push it open.
It is locked, yes, and it does not allow you to.
Does it appear to be magical in any way?
It is is magical, and it seems to be held back. Seems to be almost as if solving another riddle type, like the first door.
Do we want to do this, Kirby? Or Reggie? Or do we want to go down the room?
It is too late for me to think right now.
That's why I'm asking.
Let's go check the wooden door real quick. That one's unlocked, right?
I don't think we checked it.
You have not checked it.
Okay, I'm gonna go. Since I don't want to fucking think right now, I'm gonna go double check this door over here. I just want to see if it's locked or unlocked.
That one is unlocked.
Okay. So if it's unlocked, I'm just gonna go to this corner to see what's down here. It's probably just another fuck ass corner.
It's another fuck ass corner.
Doesn't bear shit in the woods.
But around
Another
the corner, you do
fuck-ass
see
corner.
another fuck ass door. And immediately, as you get close to this door, Reggie, you hear a hissing sound. A hissing and scraping sound.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
I'm gonna back away from the door as I go back to the group. Danger.
Oh.
Just to make sure.
I will go to the non-hissing door.
The non-hissing door? Ooh.
Oh, whoa.
Alright, just peek through.
Yes, one moment. As you peek through... No, not freehand. As you peek through, you notice a wide area. In the middle, it seems to be a ring of stones with rotten logs and ashes in the middle. And little piles of straw. Orange. Little piles of straw strewn about, almost as if like surrounding the fire. And in the corner is a basic wooden chest that, from what you can see.
Sorry, I'm just trying to pay attention. Can you repeat that one more time?
You see in the center of the room a ring of stones with rotted logs and ashes in the middle. Little bundles of straw surrounded it, and a regular chest right here in the corner. Do y'all want to call it here? Are we just all dropping?
It's a 1 a.m. I'm tired as fuck, dude.
Okay.